Hey buddies, from today onwards I will do voiceover on my all FFs. So if anybody have problem, please mute the video and you can watch it without voiceover. Let's start. Panther FF one shot. When you meet with a serious accident but he told you he is busy with a important meeting, not to call him again, but later you saw him in hospital with his ex-girlfriend. Disclaimer: this entire story is a fan fiction story which is written for entertainment purpose only. All the characters and places are imaginary, which is created by author's brain. Let's start. Vian woke up to the warm sunlight peeking through the curtains, casting a gentle glow on her husband's peaceful face. She smiled, her heart swelling with love. Vian leaned in, her lips brushing against JK's forehead in a soft kiss. "Good morning, my love," she whispered. JK stirred, his eyes fluttering open. Vian's cheek flushed as she quickly got out of bed. "Morning, handsome," she said, hurrying to the kitchen. JK's sleepy gaze followed her. "Morning, beautiful." As Vian started preparing breakfast, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. JK entered the kitchen, wrapping his arms around Vian's waist. "Today's agenda?" he asked, nuzzling her neck. Vian's heart skipped a beat. "There is nothing much like regularity. Go and sit on the dining table. I have to prepare breakfast." JK: "So you prepare now? What am I doing?" Saying this, he holds her waist even tighter and starts rubbing his head on her neck. "Vian, what are you doing? I am feeling ticklish. Please let me prepare breakfast. You will be late for the office." And saying this, she starts pushing him away from herself. His closeness was making her restless, and she was not able to concentrate on preparing breakfast. And saying this, a smile came on JK's face, and he kisses her lightly on the cheek. JK: "Okay, baby, you prepare the breakfast. I am sitting at the dining table." Saying this, he goes from there to the dining table, and a smile comes on Vian's face. In some time, Vian had prepared the breakfast and she started serving it on the dining table. After that, both of them sat down and started having breakfast. While they were having breakfast, JK picks up a bite from his plate and turns it towards YN and starts feeding her, which brings a smile on YN's face. "This has become your daily routine that you will feed me in between. I am not a child, I am a woman now," with a smile. JK: "But for me, you are just a little baby who is so clumsy and is always ready to fall here and there and get herself hurt," with her teasing smile. "Vian, it's nothing like that. Shut up. I am not clumsy. It just happens sometimes." Saying this, she started making faces, and seeing the reactions on her face, JK started laughing. "Haha, look at your face, baby." Vian makes a face seeing JK laughing at her. "Vian, I will not talk to you." And saying this, she turns her face away, which makes JK laugh even more, but he tries to control his laughter. JK, my baby got angry with me, and saying this, he suddenly pulled her hand and made her sit on his lap, due to which YN started looking at him in surprise, but JK was not bothered by it. YN, leave me, what are you doing? Have your breakfast. You will be late for the office. Saying this, she tries to get up from his lap, but he holds her waist tightly and says, No, feed me. And while saying this, he makes a puppy face. After hearing this, YN looks surprised, but then she doesn't say anything and starts feeding him breakfast with a smile. And now both of them were feeding each other. In a short while, they both had completed their breakfast. After completing breakfast, JK was about to kiss YN on the cheek when his phone started ringing, and he gets irritated on hearing the ring of the phone and seeing his facial expression. YN started laughing loudly and says, Then attend your call, I will wash the dishes. Saying this, she takes all the breakfast utensils with her and she goes to the kitchen and starts washing them. But before doing that, she kisses Jungkook on his cheek, which brought a smile on his face. And now JK is talking to someone on the phone and he says, Okay, Jimin, you also come to the company. We will attend the meeting there and also talk about the new project. And saying this, he cut the phone and walks towards the kitchen. As soon as he goes to the kitchen, he sees that YN is washing utensils, so he hugs her from behind and says, JK, I am going to the office. I got a call from Jimin that I have to attend an important meeting, so I think I will be late in the evening. So don't wait for me. Have your dinner, okay? And he kisses her cheeks. YN, oh, Oppa is coming too. Okay, then you can go, but carefully, okay? And say hello to Oppa. And saying this, she starts looking at him with a smile. JK, okay, now give me my goodbye kiss. Hearing this, a small smile comes on YN's lips, and without thinking, she gives kiss to JK. After some time, YN was sitting in her living room using her phone when she received a call from someone, and she got shocked to see the call. But then a smile comes on her face and she quickly picks up the call and says, Ria, you called me. How? I thought you had forgotten me, in a sarcastic way. From the other side of phone, Ria, baby, forgive me. I suddenly went on a family trip and it was so sudden that I don't even get time to inform you. But a big problem started after reaching that place because there was no network. Because of that, I couldn't talk to you and I couldn't even inform you. Sorry for that, but now I am back, so let's go shopping. What you say? I am sorry. YN, well, okay, there is no need to be sentimental. Even if I am angry, we are meeting at mall. We will meet at the mall where we go regularly. I leave my house in 10 minutes. You should also leave. Ria, okay baby, love you, so happy. Just like that, both of them disconnect the call, and after that, YN also get ready quickly and leaves to go to mall. In a short while, both the friends were standing outside the mall, and at this time there was a smile on both their faces, which clearly showed that now YN was not angry all, Ria had placed her hand on her shoulder and she was very happy. After that, both of them go inside the mall and start shopping. At this time, both of them had a big smile on their faces and both of them were enjoying shopping a lot. Then they finished their shopping. After finishing shopping, both of them come out from the mall, and while they were going towards their car, by crossing the road, suddenly a car comes from somewhere and hit YN. As soon as YN meets with an accident with the car, she falls on the road, blood starts oozing out of her head and she fainted there. Ria is shocked to see her in this condition. Ria shouts, YN! And she ran towards her. She was crying very badly. She is still in shock. Seeing YN in such a state, Ria is unable to understand anything. Then other people also start gathering there, and when one of them says, "Call an ambulance quickly," Ria regains his consciousness and looking at them, she says, "Please, ambulance." Hearing her, a man quickly calls the ambulance, and in a short while, both of them are at the hospital. Ria was very scared at this time, and she quickly takes out YN phone and calls JK. Soon JK also picks up the call, but before Ria can say anything, she hears JK's voice. JK, baby, I have a very important meeting right now. Please don't call me again and disturb me. I will call you later myself. And after saying this, he disconnects the call without listening to anything. Ria gets shocked when he suddenly disconnects the call and she tries calling JK again, but now he doesn't pick up the call, which surprises her. But before she can think anything about this, the doctor comes out of the room and sees him. Ria quickly goes to him. Ria, doctor, how is my friend? Is she hurt too much? Is she alright? Has nothing happened to her? While saying all this, she was very nervous and was crying too, seeing which doctor says, "Doctor, don't worry, she is not seriously injured, but her leg is fractured, so she will have to stay in wheelchair for few days. She cannot put pressure on her leg and she is absolutely fine at the moment. After some time, she will regain her consciousness. You can meet her then." After listening to the doctor, Ria takes a sign of relief and then the doctor leaves from there. After some time, YN regains consciousness and Ria hugs her and starts crying loudly. Seeing this, YN says, YN, hey Ria, why are you crying? As if something has happened to me. I am absolutely fine. Can't you see? Stop crying, Ria. Shut up. Stop your nonsense. You know how scared I was? How much you scared me and you still talking nonsense. And she's staring at her in anger. After some time, YN was discharged and Ria was taking her out of the hospital on a wheelchair when her eyes fall on a familiar member who was none other than JK. Seeing him, a smile came on YN's face. Ria, what is he doing here? And there was confusion on her face while saying this. YN, what do you want to say, Ria? He must have come here to meet me. You must have told him, no, I had an accident. Ria, yes, I called him, but I did not tell him that you had an accident because he did not listen to me. He said there was an important meeting and I should not call him again, but I did. But he did not pick my call and he does not even know that you are in the hospital. So, what he is doing in the hospital at this time, leaving his meeting. And while saying this, she was looking towards JK. After hearing that, Vayan was about to say something, but on seeing the scene in front of her, her eyes widened and only one word came from her mouth. Vayan, Riva? Shocked. Ria, Riva. This name sounds familiar. This is the name of one of JK's girlfriend, isn't it? And saying this, she looks ahead angrily.